Alright, time to do this. Let's hope I can outlast this guy. The sunstone is hidden in the darkness of this shrine. It seems I had last saw the sacred crystal a moment ago, and yet it has been how long? 100? 1,000? It only now dawns on me. I have no idea how long I've been asleep. In my mind, vampires were storming Elginor a moment ago, and now... It's been nearly 2 millennia, brother. A traitor is not my brother. I abandoned Elginor because I did not believe what my people were doing was right, and I still don't. It is by the strength and will of this young woman here and her allies that we are here, not the ingenuity of the elves. We are fortunate to be in this position. Ara Fell should be doomed, and we are lucky that it is not. I will not be lectured by a coward that left us in the Sunstone to die. Gentlemen, I hate to interrupt your little 2,000-year-old blood feud, but perhaps now isn't the time. You're right, of course. Forgive me, let us see the Sunstone again in the light. What was that? It must be Baramon. I guess Baramon can attack. He was hiding his abilities just to screw with us. Who are you? You don't recognize me. It has been a very long time. I would tell you my true name, but I've forgotten it. Baramon is sufficient for the moment. Your friends know me well. How did you get past the guards? What did you do to my people? They are dead, or at least maimed enough so they cannot interfere. As Sariketsu knows, the magic at my disposal lacks capability for outright destruction, but there are other means of disposal. I see your debilitating magic is as strong as ever. I've had a very long time to perfect it, sorceress. Fortunately, your dwarven friends left behind a stockpile of explosives. Conventional weaponry is not my style, but it is satisfying to employ. Let us go! Give me a chance to fight you fairly! You are walking down a lonely road indeed if you seek to appeal to my sense of honor, child. I know, but I don't see what else to do. You are more fortunate than you realize, for I do intend to give you a chance to face me. After I power up with the stone, that is. What are you doing? I'd rather you want to see this, but I do not know what tricks you may have yet to play. Are you a vampire? What is your goal here? What do you intend to do? Alas, you will die without ever knowing. Wait, we can... It's a shame, imagine. All this could have been avoided had he simply given me what I asked so long ago. Now then, allow me to reveal the Sunstone to you. I thought it'd look more like the sun. This fate was not meant for you, girl. We could have used anyone. It took me 500 years of reading to discover the elves had used the Sunstone, the artifacts to seal the Sunstone. It took me 500 more to locate Dian's ring. The tools Lord Armony made available to me at Temple Orlean were indispensable in this endeavor. But it didn't have to be you, Lita. I'm almost glad it was. You have dispatched my enemies, slain anyone that might be left to challenge me, and you brought me the keys. I will spare you and your friends, save for Doran, who will be the final death in my genocide of the elves. Now then, have a taste of its power. That's pretty... Why does he need to kill Doran, though? I guess the elves still might have some way to screw him over. At last. I'm not leaving Doran to you, and I'm not going to let a murderer have the Sunstone. You and me have a score to settle on top of that, pal. You're the one that sent me to get that damned ring. I'm afraid I'll have to kill you for it. I was all set to concede this one, but I suppose if the rest of you are staying, I might as well stay as too. I may have abandoned my people, but I am still one of them. You will not take this without a fight. I expected no less. Be honored then, and as the first to succumb to the new god of Ara Fell. I like how us to step all the way to the right just so we can have the proper battle background. Oh goddess. Baramon, what have you done to yourself? Yes, yes, at last I can feel it. The energy of this world. All of it. It's like Cars or something. As the ultimate life form. I feel pleasure for the first time I can remember. How long have I waited for this? Behold what you have fruitlessly stood against, humans. Oh boy. Mark this man. Alright, he is pretty darn strong. Yep. And he has multiple phases. There's no way the final boss will have this few hit points. Thanks to them having multiple phases, bleed is not as effective as it would be. If only it just counted all his total hit points, then bleed would be doing massive damage. Huh. Okay, next form. Crap. My transformation is complete. Pray to your imaginary gods, for there is but one true god that walks among you now. He barely sounds human now. He barely is. Alright people, he's not getting any deader. Let's see this through. At least I keep my buffs between phases. Now let's use a magic empowerment on her. Meanwhile, I have to inflict all my debuffs on you again. Mark him. Oh no, my reflection wore off. I can fix that. Alright, bleed him dry. Uh-oh. How many forms do you have? A true horror now stands before Leah's party. Wherever humanity once resided in Baramon is now well and truly dead. The beast seems to be speak, but its choking roar is all that comes out. Hopefully that means it's dumber now, but probably not. Oh no. Power strike. What is he doing? Oh crap. That hurt a lot. Good thing I have this! Alright, he has to do a normal attack next turn. What? Oh no! I call hacks. I call hacks on this. Defeat. That's it. He's too strong. We can't give up. Not yet. How come Adrian doesn't have a bloody face like Sari does? This creature is wounded, but less than we. I don't have the strength left to heal us. Come on, just toss a magic elixir. I'd not come this far just to lose now. A familiar sound whistles through the crumbling ruins of the Sunstone Shrine. Impossible as it may seem, Lita can swear she hears Asari's voice carried on the wind one last time. Lita, the purpose of the artifacts of power was to create a hero, whether that person willed it or not. They were created by the power of the Sunstone to imbue a person with holy magic and over time inhabit the hero rather than the artifacts. The power is in you now, Lita, and you know how to use it. Sorry? What does that mean? The power is in me now. Whatever you're going on about over there, child, it better be good. Yeah, I think it is. This is for you, Asari. You did it! By the goddess, Lita, you killed him! I'm going to drink the next tavern we see dry. Lita, hey, get up! But the Sunstone's destroyed, isn't that a bad thing? Oh, for the love of... Come on, Lita, this is going to make for an awful story to tell my kids if you die now. I'm okay. Did whatever I actually just do actually work? Looks that way, pretty nice move. Yeah, well, you know, I do what I can. The stone's destroyed, so what are we gonna do now? If without the stone, won't the whole continent just go kaput? Wait, oh gods, no, the sunstone! It's shattered, how could this be? No way, are you serious? After everything we went through? So what the abyss happens now? We came here to save it so Ara Fell wouldn't fall out of the sky. I have no idea what happens now. I guess everyone dies. But they said an update to the game made the epilogue playable, so I assume at least one party member must survive. Quickly, the castle is collapsing. Alright. Hopefully whatever's underneath the clouds is still somewhat inhabitable. This reminds me of how the faraway continent fell in Faraway Story. Hopefully it won't result in any demon lords this time. Oh wow! Looks like, well, they landed. I guess it's better than landing on solid ground. I realize now the ultimate fate of Ara Fell. We were never meant to live in the sky forever. How'd they end up outside the building? Epilogue. Melody in my head by Rainfill Music. I'm surprised most of the houses didn't fall over from that. Oh, actually no, they're building new houses. They're all made of wood and stuff now. I haven't kept track of time, but Doran says it's been almost 4 months since we fell from the sky. Ara Fell landed the biggest lake I've ever seen. The water isn't good to drink. The islands all started to sink and we had to leave. There weren't many boats, just a few people used for fishing on ponds. We couldn't salvage much. The people that survived here spent their days building this little village. Everyone let me name their home. I decided to call it Asari. The artifacts all turned to ash after the Sunstone was destroyed. Whatever power was in them or in me faded away. Miss Lita, welcome home. You're out looking for survivors again? Yes, I'm starting to think anyone that could have been found already has been. Torin, I've never seen this guy before. Is he one of the... I think he might be one of the elves. If anyone can find them, it's you, Miss Lita. Adrian was looking for you, by the way. He asked me to send you to him once you returned. Thanks, I'll find him. Doran was the only elf that survived. They called me the hero of Ara Fell and of the elves, but both of those things are gone now. Go on, Lita. We'll report back to Aragon. Aye. No survivors, but plenty of game to bring in. It was a good hunt, lass. Thanks, guys. I wonder what Adrian wants. Looks like I can save, but no weapons. At least all my stat boosts are still here. You returned to Asari village after hunting game and searching for everyone. Adrian wanted to see you. Find him in town. Alright, better go for a separate slot. Huh. No skills, not even her basic... not even her multi-shot. No nickname. Alright, nothing to see here, I guess. Did it say where he is? Better not stay out too late in this new land. It seems we got home just in time. Hello there, Lita. You know, even after all this time, none of this seems real. I still sometimes wake up thinking I'm in my bed in Aloria, instead of an itchy pile of straw. It does take some getting used to, doesn't it? Do you miss being queen? I miss my old life, but I do not think I wish to be queen of this new place. We should start over. Here we're a big extended family. Families don't have a king. Well, once we get big enough, we're gonna need a king again. Welcome, Lita, welcome. It's good to see you and your party have returned safely. There can't be anything scarier out there than whatever Baramon turned into, so I think I'll be okay. I hope you're right, but do be careful just in case. I don't know what we'd do without you. I promise, Your Grace, or I mean, sir. It'll take some time yet to grow accustomed to our new roles in this new world, won't it? He doesn't even have a crown now, he just has a normal hat. Does he have a normal hat? Yeah. I don't think I will grow to miss my crown. Don't worry, Lita. Even if we don't find anyone else, we did all we could. But I'm ever in trouble, I hope there are still people in my life like you that will go to so much trouble to help me. We lost much since the world fell from the sky and sunk into the water. But what we have gained is a new future, I think. Ara Fell was a dying world, but I do not think the Abyss is dying. Makes you wonder why no one bothered trying to explore the Abyss to begin with. And there's nothing to explore in this water. Oh well. Hey there, girl. Back from ranging? We're a long way from the days of the archery contest, aren't we? I'm sure by now Lita could win without using the artifacts. An empty house. Yep, no more living in caves. Now we have to live in actual wooden buildings. Good eve, girl, and welcome back. I was just thinking about what I missed most from Ara Fell. Was it the constant fear of tripping over a rock and falling off the edge of the world? Wine. The first thing we should do is figure out what on this island we can make wine from. After we figure out how to grow and store enough food, you mean? Okay, the second thing we should do is figure out what we can make wine from. Lita, I find the dark in this new land unsettling. I'm glad to see you returned home before sundown. Was your ranging successful? We came back with some game, but no survivors. Other survivors will have banded together as we did. I suspect there are other villages like this one. We just have to find them. And if anyone can, it's you. Hello, sweetie. I've been thinking. I should brush up on my marksmanship. Think you can still shoot a bow, Mom? Sure, I still remember when I'm old and gray, and when you have a child we can all go hunt together. Sounds fun. Alright, looks like I can just go examine everything before talking to Adrian. I can't believe they saved the goat. Well, Lassie, it's been an abyss of a time since the world fell, but we're making it. Reamer, you have to stop using abyss like that since we live here now. Blast it, I'll never break that damn habit. I know it's cliche, but it's true, girlie. One day at a time. Yep, we're all living in hell now. At least we don't have to worry about tripping and falling from the sky. Good evening, Lita. I was thinking I may try to make a temple for the goddess here. I have free time. With Simeon the Elder gone, the spiritual aspect of our new home seems lacking, don't you think? Miss Lita, we are at your service, my lady. I'm pleased to say it has been as peaceful as of late, my lady. If a situation arises, we'll let you know. I'm glad we were able to take Percy with us. I guess this is Lita's house, and everyone else, obviously. Where the heck is Doran? He must be in the west side of town. I mean, is there anything else on this hill that I missed? Nope. It's been difficult finding the material needed to make good bows, but it's out there. I miss the castle, but I suppose we should try to build another one someday, right? I used to learn needlework, and now I'm making pots out of clay. It's kind of fun, though. Where's Doran? He's the only one not accounted for right now. Maybe I should check the south part of town. If I saw something back there, that's just a pitchfork, and these stairs don't seem to do anything. And does this go anywhere? Not really. Come on, Doran must have a house somewhere, right? Hey there, girl. Adrian cleared some brush out from here, and it seems like he opened some kind of path. I wanted to wait for you before I explored it. Saying that I shouldn't go too far from the village right now. Alright, Doran must be at this left fork. Yep. No, children, hush. A very good question has been asked. There are very few books that survived the fall. The wisdom of our ancestors was kept in those books, but now there is nothing. I guess they all got wet. It is now more important than ever to learn how to think, and learn how to learn, so that we may reacquire the wisdom we have lost. That turn is why it is important to learn philosophy. Yes, sir. Hence, Annette, welcome. Sorry we're late, Mr. Doran. We had some chores to do. Chores come first, children. I am glad to see there was time to spare for class. Doran, I can never tell where you're being passive-aggressive or not. Neither can I. Would you like to stay a moment and assist me in educating these children? Unless it's a lesson on shooting a bow, I probably won't be able to help much. I shall call you when we get to that one, Lita. Everyone thinks Doran's lectures are boring, but I like them. Hi sis, Adrian was looking for you. Did you talk to him already? Do you think anyone already lived here in the Abyss? Mama says the ground is good for farming. I think it's okay to miss things though, even if it makes you sad to think about. Doran says he's watched the weather patterns from Ara Fell for a long time. Sometimes it gets cold and snowy like it used to in Dianscoli. I wonder what it'll be like. Is there anything I can do for you, Lita? I must finish this lesson before the sun sets. Now you go teach my brother how to think. Whoa, I can that possibility issue. I can step on this book. Alright, I think that's all the NPCs I can talk to right now. Alright, talk to all the party members. I may have missed a few NPCs, but they're probably not going to be too important, right? Hey Lita, guess what I found? Not another ring, I hope. No. Come on, guess. I don't know, tell me. I'll show you instead. Meet me at our place when you're ready. I hate it when he plays coy with me. This better be a good surprise. I guess we're living with him now. This will probably be my last chance to talk to any NPCs. It's probably okay if you want to kiss me where people can see, you know. We've been together since Ara Fell came down, after all. Not if your dad's standing that close. We live together. I'm pretty sure he knows you kissed me. How are you still afraid of him? He yelled at me that one time. Okay, you big baby, what did you want to show me? It better be good. It's pretty good. Hello. Talani, oh my goodness, you're alive. I am. Hey, nice job knocking the world out of the sky, by the way. What? That wasn't my fault. What do you want anyway? How are you still able to use magic? I'm magic, thank you very much, and I came here for a reason. What kind of reason? Adrian showed you his surprise, which was me. I'll show you mine. Meet me south of town, okay? See ya. Talani's alive! And she hasn't changed much. Well, let's go see what she's talking about. We probably ought to gather up Ciri and Doran. I'm sure they'll want to see Talani again. Which house are they in? Alright. I already know where Doran is. Now I gotta get Ciri first. Hey, Ciri Kesu. Good evening. You look like you want to tell me something. Good news, I hope? Well, I just met Talani. Really? After 4 months she yet lives? What a pleasant surprise. Where is she now? She wanted to meet me south of the village. She said she had something to show me. Would you like some company? I was hoping you'd ask. I suppose I could be troubled. I will follow your lead, girl. I should go get Doran, too. No one... I guess the Sunstone was the source of all the magic we could use. Is there anything I can do for you, Lita? I must finish this lesson before the sun sets. Actually, do you think you might you might want to end class a little early? I bumped into someone you might like to meet. Is that so? Dare I ask who? Talani. I see. Well, class, it seems you're getting off easy today. Discuss the lecture so far among yourselves. Then return home. We'll resume class tomorrow. After you, Lita. Now that Dora and sidequests are with us, we should go see Talani found south of the village. We should go see what Talani found south of the village. Oh. We should come up with a new name for this land, shouldn't we? It's no Abyss. Adrian discovered something back this way when he was cutting trees. Asked me to keep watch until he found you. You're free to see it now, girl. What the? Why do they always have a pool of water that never does anything? Alright, what's so good about this place? Is there gonna be a bonus boss? Proceed! Oh, Inspiring Piano by Panglia. Don't tell me I get to fight Talani without any equipment or skills or something. Look at this place, it's right next to our village and we never found it. The brush around the village is so thick it makes exploring a pain. I was only clearing it because I found an animal. It was just Talani though. I'm still an animal and I only found it because I was looking for berries. Anyway, look over there. This is... what, a road? You didn't build this, did you? But that means there might be people living here already. How would I do that? No, I found it when I followed the smoke from your fires. I haven't traveled it yet. This path is old. The stones are worn, well-traveled, but seems to have been abandoned for some time. Oh, those must be the people who died in the Gods' War. So there are other people living down here too? At least there used to be. I haven't run into anyone new yet, but this means somebody was able to survive in the Abyss. They might have something to teach us. Speaking of survival, Doran, I've been thinking. Why are you looking at me like that? Well, you know, our entire race was murdered, so I think we might need to, repopulate. You're joking. I'm not. That would not work in the long term for obvious reasons. There's not enough of you to create enough genetic diversity. But it would be a shame if the elven people ended with us. Well, there could always be half-elves, right? What? Don't look at me. I'm over you, lover boy. Go make some weird little elf children. Excellent, then let's commence. So romantic. I can only imagine the white-haired turban-wearing babies they'll have running around. But there won't be enough genetic diversity for this. They'll have no choice but to have half-elf children in the long run, if they want to survive. Hopefully they don't have any elf versus half-elf wars like in a lot of RPGs. So what do we do? Now what do we do? Leah, I have come to know you very well over the course of our adventures together. And I think we both know what someone with a spirit like yours must do when a new path is discovered. Map it out? You're right. Try not to stay out too late, girl. Thank you for playing. I do feel like Doran and Talani's reunion was kind of rushed there. Like, they go straight to making babies? Seriously? Also, I wish the bosses had a little more diversity in the strategy needed to defeat them. Or that we had a better variation of support skills. Like, Doran's one buff skill can basically be used in any situation for all the stats. Alright, and that's it for the playthrough. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.